Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to create this really nice looking, realistic looking hair on IBIS paint. So without any further ado, let's just jump right in. So the first step is obviously to choose a background color, then pick this brush up, and if you want you can copy the exact same size and opacity of the brush. Basically what I'm doing is I am creating this base structure for the hair, and yeah, I'm not so perfect about it. Now just go ahead, decrease the size of the brush, and now just add more hair strands, but this time the hair strands are going to be a little thinner and smaller. And yeah, you have to kind of build this up slowly. So here what we are doing is we are actually playing around with the sizes and the opacity. So I started off with a large sized brush, and then I started decreasing the size of the brush to add smaller or thinner hair strands. And once I was like kind of satisfied with what I built up, I added thicker hair strands with lower opacity. Now what you want to do is you want to pick up white color and decrease the size of the brush, and you want to add white hair strands over what we created initially. And don't worry about being perfect because we are going to be blending this out later. And again, I'm just going to create another layer, and here I'm just going to add highlights. And again, I am being really messy about it because I know I'm going to be smudging these out later. Now what you want to do, create another layer, put it underneath the initial hair base that we created, and now add these really thin. Make sure the size of the brush is really small, and add these hair strands outside the edge of the whole hair chunk that you have. Now what you want to do is create another layer, and we are going to be filling in the gaps. And yeah, I kept the opacity pretty low for this one. Now pick up your smudge tool. Now we are gonna go layer by layer, and gonna make sure that the front part or the starting points of the hair strands are nicely blended. And so do not blend everything out. Make sure the opacity is really low. You just have to blend the starting points of the hair strands. And here, as you guys can see, I am blending out the highlights, and I'm blending it in a way that it creates almost a shape of a hair strand. So you want to keep that in mind. So it looks so good because I just created a hair strand kind of shape just with the smudging tool. Now change the layer mode of the highlight to add, and decrease the opacity a little bit just so that it just doesn't look too much. All right. Now once we have that, you want to create another layer and keep it underneath the initial layer that we created. Pick up your base color and darken it up a little bit, and then add this dark color wherever you think there should be more darkness or shadows in the hair chunk. And here you are done. If you think the video was a little too fast, you can always just mute the video and follow along all the text bubbles that I added, and follow the tutorial step by step by pausing it. Other than that, I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram, and if you do create this out of this tutorial, tag me on Instagram. I would love to see that. Other than that, I will see you guys in my next video.